let it breathe. If it doesn't breathe, it's gonna die.
Tim, great speaking with you. I think the last time I got a chance to see you guys was, 2 years ago when you performed at Chevrolet Music Presents Indie Fridays at Young Dundas Square, and you guys were performing down there.
That's right. I believe you were the host that night.
I was, and had a blast. How was it for you guys, if you can remember back then?
Yeah, that was actually a really great show, and funny enough, I was just speaking with my brother, who is friends with a fellow from Nova Scotia who was at that show and had never heard of us, and ended up coming over to PEI to catch our show this summer. So there you go. Random things happen in the city.
You know, it's been an incredible, I would say, 16, 17, 18, 19, I would say the last 3 or 4 years have been incredible for you guys. From Juno nominations win to nominations, album releases. Like, what do you think it's been for the last 3 or 4 years that the magic has really kicked in for you guys?
Well, I honestly think it has a lot to do maybe with our vigorous tour schedule. It's been, you know, kind of on the road pretty heavy for the last 5 years or 4 years, I guess, and just trying to reach as many people as possible, and building our live show, and kind of hitting as many countries and territories as we can, and yeah, it's been good.
Did you ever think, I mean, everybody hopes that, you know, success is going to happen, but did you ever think that success would happen in this form the way it has?
I mean, we're just, you know, very grateful to be able to do what we do, and I think that we're to be able to have what we have going on is amazing, and you never kind of expect it, I guess. So it's nice.
You know, just a quick synopsis, even though we talked about this before. Can you talk about how you guys got together? How did the band was formed?
Yeah, Cody and I are actually first cousins. We, you know, grew up beside each other, played music since we were babies, basically, together and with our family. And we met Jake, who's from Ontario. We met Jake through just the music scene, and the three of us really just hit it off musically and, you know, socially as well. A few beers were drank, I would say. The guys are here with me and having a chuckle. But we kind of disconnected instantly whenever the three of us got together, and it went from just having fun playing music together to you know, actually taking it as a serious role to start touring and making records.
You know, I think one of the things that's been so successful, you guys, is traditional instruments. You guys love using real instruments. If you know exactly what I'm trying to say too.
Yeah.
What are some of the instruments, or maybe even some of the surprise instruments that you guys like to implement into your music? Yeah,
well, I mean, at the core, like the fiddle, banjo, and guitar is what brought us all together, and also, you know, the progression of the band is like we all have love for, you know, electronic music as well, and having you know, bass synthesizers and you know, foot percussion and all of these additive things just enhance the experience of the music, and that kind of root side of the music has been kind of fun to play around with, and it kind of developed into our sound, I guess. But yeah, at the core, having those real instruments is what makes it feel kind of real and special, and combining the two worlds, I guess.
What was it like winning the Juno? I do believe it was around 2016 when you guys did that.
We won a Juno. Yeah, I guess 2017 for our first album, which was a total shock and surprise. We didn't see that one coming, but we'll take it for sure. Then we got nominated the year after, but didn't win. But that's okay.
I'm trying to remember. Were you guys there to get to receive the award?
No, we weren't. We were actually on tour in Australia, and funny enough, we were watching it on a Sunday morning, drinking mimosas. And then we found out we won, and then we drank a little bit more after that, to be honest. It was a great day.
Well, when you have that kind of success and tours, when this album was being developed, I mean, what were your thoughts? I mean, Was there something that was already progressing? Was there music that you guys had already written before and decided, okay, let's form it into this album? How did this all come about?
Yeah, well, our producer, Gordy Sampson, who you may or may not know, he's actually a fellow East Coaster, but he's been in Nashville for many years and produced really, really great albums and has such a great ear for, traditional music and for pop music and contemporary sounds. And he played a big part in our last two albums. And sitting down with him for this album was, we had a bunch of stuff written and stuff that we wrote with him. And it all kind of came together quite easily. It was just a really great dynamic between the four of us as far as experimentation and just kind of whatever felt good, just doing and not worrying about, does it fit like, this expectation or that. It's just kind of really music from our hearts and we hope it comes across that way, like kind of comes across in an honest way. So that was kind of like, and we all write everything together and it just feels like a real good group effort to come forward with.
You definitely pulled that off. I mean, right off the top, the album cover looks amazing. It reminds me of old school. So yeah. I love that. But Yours to Break, what does that mean?
Yeah, it's actually it's a lyric in one of the songs that kind of stood out to us, and it's really a lot of the messaging in the album is like our music. I feel like is a bit uplifting and also reflective, and I think the words "Yours to Break" kind of stood out as far as like any stigmas or anything that you feel trapped inside. You have the power to break through that and to thrive, and some of the songs like Wintergreen as an example kind of reflects that finding hope in someone who doesn't have that within themselves, and I think a lot with the instrumental tunes of the pop, like the not necessarily the lyrical message, obviously, because there are no lyrics in some of them, is just the feeling of wanting to maybe get up and dance or move the energy through your body is what we're hoping people can kind of get from this album and from a live show especially.
You kind of already said it, but I'm going to ask again anyways, Wintergreen, what that's about, and fantastic video. Congratulations on that.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, we were a good friend, actually, who her name is Emma Watkins, who is a member of the world-famous group The Wiggles, who are an amazing children's group who sell at massive venues all over the world. She was very, very kind to make a sign language like dance video for Wintergreen, and it was pretty cool to have a lot of people, especially in the deaf community, to watch that and be able to relate and hear the music through her, and that was super cool to have her involved in that.
You guys are a touring band. 2019, I gotta assume that you guys are still gonna be touring, and what's gonna happen in 2020?
Yeah, we have a full year ahead of us for sure with this stretch. We're in Canada for the next month. Our tour starts in Vancouver on Friday. We're actually through Toronto on November 14th at Lee's Palace, and then we head to Australia, the UK, New Zealand, and then the United States. Yeah, it pretty much takes us up to the middle of 2020 so far.
Wow, the world must be huge, you guys, coming from PEI and doing everything that you're doing. It's an amazing journey for us to follow you guys on that journey. Social media is the place to go. Where do we go on social media to follow you guys? Yeah,
our website is eastpointers.ca, but you can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Check out our stuff on Spotify and iTunes, and we try to keep up to date so you can see our every move. We're currently driving in your lovely city right now, actually, but I guess you can't see that online, but maybe we can figure something out.
We can always do that. Look, say hello to the guys for me. Congratulations on the music. Crossing fingers, I'm going to see you guys at the Juno Awards. And just more importantly, man, thanks for representing Canadian music around the world.
Thank you very much, Rui. Thanks for having me.
Take care. Talk soon.
Yeah, take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.